Happy Friday 13th, just what we need in 2020, huh? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So I've been using FlipGrid in my classes, and it's a simple tool that teachers can use to, create like short discussion style questions that students can respond to through recorded videos. And it's really, it's kind of beyond my expectations. I thought I was just going to watch signs, but it's really proven to, inspire a lot more activities than I originally thought that I was going to be able to use it for. So I teach American Sign Language, and I really needed like a clear way to assess my students' receptive and expressive skills. And I just, I was also at the same time going remote, feeling like a lack of connection with my students, because when we're in the classroom, we sign to one another and I get to know them. And remote, it's just really hard to sign to, 30 kids on a Zoom meeting and figure out who you're talking to. So I needed a way where I could like directly connect with individual students. So FlipGrid came to the rescue, and it's truly enhanced my teaching beyond what I originally imagined. It's allowed me to give them immediate specific feedback and conduct informal formative assessments, and provide opportunities also for peer-to-peer, relationships and interactions. So my students are reviewing each other. Here's how it works. You go to FlipGrid, it's all free. You go to Grid Pals and set up there are a bunch of settings in here. Mine's already set up, so I don't think I can show you. Oh, maybe I can. So I hide mine. There are a bunch of other people that you can connect with, but I kind of keep my view hidden for privacy. So you go and set it up in in FlipGrid. You put in the domain name. So, don't make the mistake of having to add every student's email, which is what I did originally, because I didn't realize I could just put @stfisher.edu. So FYI, that's all you have to do. And so and then send your students an email link and they can get to your discussion topics. Once you've set it up, you create your topics. So this was the first one we did just to kind of like test the technology. So I just had them, I created the topic and then I told them what to do. And then they came on, and here are all my students' videos. And then I could comment and give them feedback or say hello. The second thing that we did, which has been proven very valuable to us, is our personal ID story. This is a draft. So they had the opportunity to sign their draft, and now with peer comments, they have the opportunity to improve their draft and my feedback before they do their final for a test with me personally. And then just to give you an example of, they have all this criteria, they have a rubric that they have to follow to get all the points that they're going to get. So here's one. I asked this student if I could share. Where is he? All right, here's an example of one. So I can see him clearly signing. It's kind of, I love it. It's amazing. It's kind of like getting a present every day. When you get like a new video in your inbox, you're like, oh, I got a present. I love it. Get to see your students. So it's exciting. And then I'm able to comment and give him more feedback so that when he does it for real, he's got, these are the things that I need to improve on. And his classmates are also able to comment and say, I've taught them like, say something good and then give an improvement. Most of them just say something that's good because I think they're a little shy. I wouldn't recommend doing this right off the bat until you've developed rapport, because there are a lot of shy kids. And I didn't introduce FlipGrid until maybe mid-semester, after they had already worked with one another for a while in groups, so they were more comfortable. But they love it now. And you can also create, I forget where this is, you can create groups. So if you wanted to separate your classes, I don't, because I feel like if my students know students from other classes on campus and they see each other, then they know their learning sign, and it's just more opportunity for them to practice the language. So I keep my topics to both groups and everybody is just all mixed in. The other thing that I love about this is, hang on, I have a note that I wanted to say, but we'll move over here. So this is something that I didn't expect at all. You can go to this discovery tab and like search your topic. So I searched American Sign Language and it came up with just a bunch of other people who have created topics that they've shared that you can then like save to your own page. So I did that with a few. So this is a video that I've shown in my class in the past, but it's on FlipGrid. Somebody else put this in here, Deaf Space Sensory Design. They have the video linked and they have like a reflection piece here. And I saved this because I may use this in the future and I can keep it hidden from view until I'm ready. So there's like a little tab right there. Here's another language idea, sell it using descriptive language, just things I might use in the future. So it really kind of helps spur your own creative mind, like, oh, that might be fun to do one year with your students. You can type in anything, I think. I haven't done, like, let's type in biology. So, I mean, there's probably a bunch of stuff. And then it also tells you the audience, biology and the news. So these are just like great topics that other teachers have created. And I love the collaboration and the sharing of it. There's a tab over here. So you can kind of see your activity, all your responses together. The comments, if you're tallying up comments, I think I gave my students like comment on 5 other students' videos so that I know that they're watching other friends and it's helping them to learn as well. So this kind of helps me see, like, is this person participating? You can see I'm in there a lot. And then I think, where were we? Achievements, I don't really know what that is. I'm not sure. Okay, you can make mixtapes if you have a few videos that you want to highlight for classes. You can kind of throw them all together. I haven't done any of this. As you can see, this is very new. You can make short videos and yeah, so the other, hang on, I'm just wanna, so I know what I wanted to say. The one thing that I love about this is it's adaptable to any subject matter. So, and there's support all over the internet. So I can link this in the chat, or I can make a document to add if you like, but this is from Ditch That Textbook, 50 ways to use FlipGrid in your class. And there's so many great ideas in this article. So you're kind of like, you're not stuck like, how do I use this modality? It's just like, it will give you so many ideas beyond just that discussion tab, which I thought was incredible. This is just like, I like this one, 2 truths and a lie. Some teachers do. So I thought that might be fun for sign. And then having students like guess which one's the lie. And let's see, these are some other, hold on. Oh, and then there's a myriad of YouTube support groups, even through, this is just some guy, the EdTech show, but FlipGrid themselves has their own videos that they've put out to help people navigate this platform. And yeah, I mean, I foresee me using this in the future to flip the classroom. I've used it for homework. I plan to use it, you know, as a post discussion after a podcast. And then just while I was thinking about what I'm going to say today, I was thinking like maybe I could do pen pals, kind of like signing pen pals. So, I mean, there are just so many ideas that can come to mind with this. And yeah, absolutely love it. Anyone have any questions?
Was there a cost to using FlipGrid, Stephanie?
Thank you, Chad. That was like #1 on my list to say. It's free. It's completely free. I think there is an additional cost if you want, you know, probably more detailed stuff, but honestly, I find the free version completely adequate. So yeah, I mean, there's always a cost when you're giving out your email. They might spam your email box, but yeah, it's free. And that's all I wanted to say about it.
Great, thanks, Steph.